Hello, everyone.
Hey, are we live?
We're live.
Well, here we are.
Here we are. It's not there no more.
As promised, behind the blocks, new hairdo. We did this just for you.
Yeah.
Because, well, we're just full of love.
Just full of love.
We're givers.
Yeah, we have more love than we do hair right now.
We do. Well, we got a lot of stuff cooking today, don't we?
We do.
Well, who are you?
So first off, this is Behind the Blocks. This is Q.U.I.R.K's live show where we give you guys a glimpse of everything behind Q.U.I.R.K, including the devs themselves.
Yeah.
I am one of the hosts, UGW Tim Bear.
And I'm the other host, UGW Ether.
And as always, we're joined by...
Yay!
So we have a jam-packed episode for you guys today,
Packed.
including...
With jam.
With jam. You're making me hungry already. But we have, hi Chewy, incoming improvements. We have a first look, new peeps. We have a whole bunch of brand new UGen team members who joined us very recently.
Chewy just posted that he hopes we have fun today, that he won't be able to hang out for more than a few minutes, but we're also going to be talking about Chewy's build contest.
Yes, so you can catch that towards the end of the stream. We will have a brand new contest to announce run by yours truly, Chewy.
None other than, yeah.
None other than.
Yeah.
The one and only, I hear.
The one and only.
So we got some really cool stuff looking set up for you guys, including things like chat, build, so hang tight.
Oh, yeah, we've got improvements coming on the chat stuff. That's
yes.
awesome.
Super excited. And in fact, let's dive right into that.
Let's do it.
Troy.
All right, well, let's talk about this. First of all, we released chat and friends to a great response. People really, really enjoy it. It gives us an opportunity to get to know people a little bit more, add some people to our friends list. It is definitely... Yeah, Chewy just mentioned that my forehead's even bigger with this haircut. I like to call it a 6-head. So,
a 6-head.
Yeah.
I like it.
It was just a 5-head before.
Oh, the 6 is...
I like how you let... Timber went to look at my forehead and kept looking and looking and looking. And
I was scaling it.
But here are some improvements that are coming up. We have increased the size of the emojis so that you can see them a lot better.
Yeah, they're a little small right now. So
a little tiny right
now.
now. We've improved the scrolling for chat because before you'd scroll and it would kind of, you lose, and it would kind of,
stuck.
Now you can actually get your finger on there, scroll it up and down, and I will not put a hat on. I will celebrate my chrome dome. In addition to those improvements, you will now see your avatar icon in chat.
Yes.
Before, a little bit of a broken piece there, but that's fixed now. Tons of other usability stuff. We are working really hard to adjust the filter. So because it's really important to us to provide an environment that's nice and safe for everyone, we've got a very strict filter. We're going to keep that.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're going to try to make it so that it's easier for our friends in the Philippines to use their native tongue, Tagalog, and we're really excited about that. So you'll have to jump in, try it out, see the new improvements. We're also, we fixed some other bugs like making it easier for people to block or be able to see who you've blocked, making it easier to keep your friends list intact over the course of several different logins, those kinds of housekeeping events. So we really want you to get in there, we want you to try it out, and then we want you to let us know how it works.
Yes, get in there, jump on it.
Kick it around, break it. Yeah, and not only that, if you find an egregious bug, we validate it, we will give you a bug hunt reward.
Yeah!
How many crystals should we give them? Kelly, what do you think? How many crystals should we give them?
10? 20?
10? 20? That seems cheap.
I don't know.
I feel like our standard has been 500 for the survey.
500 crystals?
Just saying, we
have... The price is right.
The price is wrong. All right, well, I guess we went from, 5 or 10 or 10 or 20 to 500 crystals.
I will times that by a lot. I forgot my math. I was like...
Yeah.
Times no, not 20.
Many mores than, yeah.
Add some zeros.
All right, 500 crystals it is. Timber, you drive a hard bargain. But if you find a nice bug in our friends and chat system and we're able to repro it and get it fixed, we won't get it fixed. We'll work on getting it fixed. We'll get you the 500 crystals before that bug is fixed.
Yeah, buy yourself a nice hat and avatar.
Holy smokes.
You can afford it now.
You can afford it now. You'll be rich.
Yeah. So those are some of the things you guys can look forward to. Again, that's going to be tomorrow's update.
All fingers crossed.
I have officially jinxed it.
You have. Now that you've said it, yeah.
It's been no secret that Thursdays.
Yeah, we really aim for Thursdays. We try to get it done by our end of business,
Yes.
which is Pacific Standard Time here in the U.S. We're near the beautiful city of Seattle.
It's beautiful. Of course, guys, if you're watching right now, feel free to drop any questions or concerns you have in the chat regarding, really anything, but while we're talking about chat.
Any concerns you may have with my forehead?
We already have had a few.
We've already had a couple of those. That's fine.
Concerned.
I was talking about getting a forehead reduction surgery.
I know you've been talking about it.
Yeah, basically, it would just take a wedge out right here, just this.
Did you look surprised all the time?
Yeah. And then they would take the wedge, and then I would put it here on my chin, and so then I would have like a 5 chin instead of a no chin.
This is a nightmare.
I'll tell you what my biggest fear was when I was getting my head shaved.
What?
Was that I would look like a finger with a face on it, but it didn't turn out that bad.
I have a best friend who we call Toastina.
She put
on a bald cap once, and she looked like a literal, yeah. She looked like a toe, Toastina. So we could call you Torai.
Torai. Well, I think if anything is a great segue to this next piece, that was
it.
I would like to invite our friend DeCoco Puffs. You may know him. We call him DeCoco. I was trying to make a foot reference, but DeToto Puffs.
DeToco. So this brings us to our first look. Scoot over there. We're all
sorry.
Give me some room.
There you go.
Give me some room.
So this is our first look segment. We have some really, really excited things that we're working on. As you guys know, you can build your own maps to share and play with your friends. And we released it with a pretty basic tool set.
It was rough.
It was a little rough, but thankfully
hard to play with.
We have a wizard here among us.
Another wizard?
Another wizard, a rival.
I want to see you and Kelly have a wizard battle.
A wizard off.
Oh.
Dakota.
I don't know if I'd win.
Dakota, anytime that you pop on to Behind the Blogs, you've always got some amazing stuff to show off. We're really looking forward to what you've got cooking.
Yeah, so tell us about it. What are we working on? What are we doing?
So, this is the build mode.
Okay.
This is the improvements to building on mobile. We realized that some of the functionality that we have currently wasn't up to our standards.
Gotcha.
So
would you say that you were putting the fun in functionality?
why yes.
Yeah.
I love that thought. Like,
He was like, am I really? A couple caveats, I think, are important. So what we're going to be looking at are wireframes, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us a little bit about wireframes again for folks who may have missed the last.
Yeah, so wireframes are what I use to make as a standalone image as close to the final product as it can be.
Sort of to help people visualize how it should function.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Dakota is really the sort of the mastermind. Dakota and Jeannie, UGW Lavender, they are the folks that are really concerned with and focused on creating good user experiences for people who play our game. Yeah, awesome.
I don't want you guys getting lost.
No.
Or frustrated.
Or angry, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're really bringing the fun to functionality.
Yeah.
I think that's your new tagline.
the new one.
The Cocoa Puffs.
The Cocoa Puffs. Now with more fun.
So excited for your business cards.
I am too. Well, should we dive in and take a look?
Sure, let's take a look. A first look.
A first look, if you will.
Actually, this isn't the first look. Because we briefly had a sneak peek when we were doing the studio tour.
Ooh,
Jester looks
that's true.
That's true. That was just a drive-by, though.
Yeah, it was just like, whoa, look at that. That gone.
Now this is a deep dive.
Yeah, this is a deep dive into the build.
Thank you, Jester.
I really thought he was just calling you Tro.
Tro.
Tro, because like.
What up, Tro? All right.
What do we have? This is. Oh. Can Can I start doing stuff?
Yeah, just start.
Oh,
start
sweet.
Go
All right.
ham.
So this is the new build UI.
Ah.
You'll notice it's hopefully looks better.
I would say so.
It definitely looks better. What am I looking at the right-hand corner? What's that?
Right-hand corner. So this corner right here is the mode selection.
Okay.
Currently, we have mode selection in the current game at
Okay.
the moment. We have the move mode, the build mode,
Oh, I get
the
it.
delete mode, the rotate mode right now. But these are the same buttons. I just took the words out and made them more icon.
More evocative
Oh,
of
I
it.
like it.
Iconic.
Okay.
So,
I hate reading, so this is perfect.
yes,
Me too.
So you'll be able to switch between the modes just by clicking on them, like you can currently. They
Okay.
just look better.
Nice. And then in the upper right?
In the upper right, this is a special feature that we have gotten requests for.
Ooh.
You guys have requested a first-person mode.
Oh.
So we'd like a button on the screen that when you click it can easily switch you to this first-person mode, so you can have a little bit
Nice.
more. So you actually feel like you're walking around in the map, and you can kind of, but without even
cool.
previewing it, you can get a preview before you preview.
It's the preview,
It's so
Timber.
good. I love
And
it.
That's
you can-
amazing.
And you can make live tweaks to your map in this mode.
Wow. So you could still place and
Yeah,
move blocks.
You can still
What?
place, move blocks, delete blocks, rotate, all that stuff.
Wow.
Right in this mode.
Our
That's
more
beautiful.
prolific builders have really wanted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
had a lot of requests for that. I mean, not just from players, from us, like from
From
season,
staff. Yeah.
That it just makes sense.
I like it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Go on.
So we'll go back to the, I'm calling it a bird's eye.
Sure.
view.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
that's
bird.
it
I
looked
thought
like
it was a witch's
wizard's
hat.
Oh
Me
man,
too.
I got
Wizards.
bird right away.
I was like, see, I told you he was a
See,
wizard.
Maybe I need to make the beak longer.
Yeah, do you
yes,
need-
I
do you-
see it now.
Do you want to borrow Newt? Can we?
Oh
just...
yes,
Have a
I'd
little
like
new-
a model, please.
Yes, yes, you need a live model.
Okay, so we have the build points up at the top, so you can see how many build points you have left.
I like
It's
it.
something that we currently have in the build. Undo, redo buttons, same thing.
Ooh, just a click. I like it.
Yeah, it's just a
Now, do
click
they have
undo,
undo,
click to
redo right
redo.
now in-
Yes.
Okay,
we do.
okay.
They actually say undo and redo though, so I also made those more iconic.
You simplified it, made it better. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And then this
What's
is,
that?
This is, well, I don't know what is.
What could it be? Click on it.
It's a build palette.
That slides it.
And
That-
Hi.
Hey, Dogstar.
just in time for
Dogstar, you're gonna like this. We're showing off right now the improvements to build mode that will be, all fingers crossed, coming out this Thursday or next Thursday.
Some of it.
Some
Okay.
of it.
So
Okay.
this build mode is a huge system, right? So we kind of
Yes.
have to cut it up into bite-sized pieces.
Phases, yeah.
And release them in little bits, so we can get feedback from the little bits that we. put
Oh
in.
wow.
Oh, that's
okay.
great.
That makes sense then. Okay, so what you're saying is phases, you roll it out, people then can provide feedback, and then before you start running forward and making new, improvements or rolling out, the next phase is you want to make sure that phase
Yeah.
is meeting everybody's needs.
That is brilliant.
I love it.
Absolutely brilliant. Just for your study tips, just do it. That's all I got. for
Get
ya.
some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleep.
Study a bunch and then sleep. a
Yeah.
bunch.
Oh,
And listen to classical music.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mozart.
Mozart makes you smarter.
Dogstar, we're also showing off our new hairdos today. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh my god, all three of
All
us.
three of us have new hairdos. Wow.
There's a closer look.
The
for
shade
you.
The new
club.
hair crew.
The new hair crew.
Hair crew.
Boom. I like
Alright.
it. Okay, back to the important stuff.
Okay, so this is the build palette.
Okay.
An improved build palette. Because before, everything was on like a wheel type thing. You had to
Yeah.
slide through them, and
And
had,
you'd
like-
forget where some stuff was,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It was a big thing because you would put down a stone block, and you're like, oh, I gotta go find the cardboard. Flip, 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 flip.
Yeah.
Find the cardboard. So I collapsed it all
Okay.
into categories, and that's the kind of general idea of it. There's
Okay.
large categories, and then there are subcategories within those. So in the large categories, we have things like destructible blocks, non-destructible blocks, movement things, gadgets, and then in those subcategories, we have the individual block types. So, for instance, we have in the destructible blocks category, we have a stone block.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can click on the stone block and you'll get all the variations of it, just like that.
Oh.
Wow, that's so much better than having to see all of them at once. In
Yeah.
that build
And
palette.
so
That's
that does that
beautiful.
slide up and down then for folks to be able to see it on their screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
so you'll be
gotcha.
able to scroll through this and see all of the different variations of it, and you can quickly click them
Holy
and equip it
smokes.
straight into your build
Amazing.
palette right there. Just boom.
Oh, and then it just pops in, and that's how you know what you're building with.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Sorry, I'm just so happy. I'm
Thanks,
like
Doc Stars.
overwhelmed
Yeah,
with
it's
how
awesome.
amazing this is.
Wow, Dakota, this is gonna revolutionize the way people build stuff. Is there other stuff about this that we ought to know?
There will be a recently used category, which is very exciting.
So if you've got like a favorite block that you've been using a lot, you'd be able to go back to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I put down a bunch of different colored stone, and then I go and then I put some trees down because I like the trees.
Yeah.
Then I can, and I go, man, I missed a spot on my stone.
Oh, I
don't
better
wanna
go.
have to flip through them again.
Ah.
I just go to my recently put down,
Wow, that's
Snag it
interesting.
and
Get
go.
it.
Wow.
get it and go.
Doctor says, yeah, that's way better. Looks so much quicker to change to the block you need at the time. That's absolutely right.
What I was
That's
going
right.
for.
So here's my question for you. When you were putting all of this together, did you just put yourself into the minds of a builder, or like how did you get to this? Because this is, I am not a UX person, nor am I, a mathematologist or an engineer or whatever. I'm a talkist, right? We're
A
wordists.
talkist. No. Nope.
No?
Talk is.
Nope.
So my
Workshop that.
question is, what do you do to get yourself into the mindset to know what builders need?
It's a lot of empathy, I guess.
Okay.
Like putting yourself in the shoes of the user. I'm a builder myself,
Okay.
so.
So you have some sympathy
So,
already.
yeah, I already have some sympathy. I kind of know what I would want, and then I have to figure out different play styles and what other people would want too.
Gotcha. People with maybe a different aesthetic or people with a
Yeah.
different kind of.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hi, TX. Long
Hey,
time no see.
TX.
How are you?
You came on the perfect day.
Yes, for those of you just joining us and is wondering what the heck is going on.
What the heck is going on?
We are checking out our newest build improvements
Yep.
with UI engineer Dakota Puffs. He's walking through both what we're going to see really soon and things that we are still working on for the long-term future.
Yeah.
And Jester has a great question. When can we expect this for PC? Well, we have talked about PC improvements before. We don't expect it anytime soon, unfortunately. Right now, our focus is on the mobile build, but we have some very, very exciting plans for PC users in the future, which we will get into at a later date. But currently, our focus is on mobile. So
Yeah.
hang tight on that.
Hang tight on that, but then also, Jester, hang tight and talk to us after we're done with the show because we might have something nice for you along these lines, but it's a secret. Cool. All right, so anything else that we want to dig into before we
Let's see.
I mean, I can talk about some of the things that
Alright.
we have
Thanks for the
planned.
follow.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to.
So
thanks for the follow.
Real quick, I do have a question before we go into what is in the future.
Yeah.
What can we expect tomorrow? What should
Such a
players
good
say?
question. Yeah.
So tomorrow is the first version of the build palette that's coming out.
Excellent. So what
So
you showed on the side
This
is
right here is coming to mobile, to your phones, tomorrow.
Woo! That's exciting news. That is already a 3 bazillion, quadrillion, 11 million, a bazillion
Yeah.
times better than what we've got in there now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's great.
I could cry.
And then in the future, we'll have things like this first-person mode.
Sure. Okay.
That'll probably come out somewhere in between sooner and later.
I like it.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
You did that to us last time.
So
too.
kind of sooner, but maybe later. But yeah,
There's a couple nitty-gritty things that we have to figure out. We have to make sure that the movement's feeling tight and polished before we ship it out.
Sure.
And for those of you who are in chat, now is a great time to give your feedback, thoughts, suggestions, questions for Dakota Pups. Anything that you'd maybe like to see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, drop it in chat. We will answer it for you.
Here's a great question from TX3017. Any work on iOS? Asking for a friend.
AKA me.
Oh, you.
Yes, we do have plans to release for iOS.
Yep.
Right now we are working on Android, but as soon as I would say things start wrapping up with the development, we will absolutely 100% be going to iOS. It is in the plans. And
It's kind of, I would say it is a little farther away from sooner.
Yeah, it's
but
definitely
not
towards
quite later.
Yeah, it's towards the later mark, but it's not
Closer to later than sooner, sort of Slater.
What?
Slater.
This is my PR nightmare.
It's not Slooner.
Slooner now.
No, not
I'm
Slooner.
sorry.
I would
Slooner.
I would say some of these are Slooner
Oh, these
rather
are
than
Slooner.
Slater.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
iOS is Slater.
All right, write that down in your
Slooner.
diary. All right, well, Dakota, as per usual, you pop on here and you share your amazing work and the work that you do collaborating with the team to get this stuff done. Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely
Sure, we'll
a
have
joy.
you on a million times after.
I hope so.
Good. Glad you like that answer, my friend, because that's all we have to offer. All right, yeah, you get on that study guide for your final, Jester.
Study time.
All right, my friend, thank you so much for
Yeah,
stopping
thanks,
by. We'll
guys.
have you on again soon.
Thanks, Dakota.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Oh, is that applause? Oh, great.
Ozzy, yay.
Oh, they applause.
Wow, that was awesome.
I love it. I love it. I want to marry it.
Yeah, very, very cool. And so one of the things that we'll be doing as well, because you are actually the queen of map approval.
Yeah.
You are the one that gets it done.
Yeah, crown and everything.
Right, and so will you be working with builders to gather their feedback and thoughts and
Bye,
things on
dog
this?
stars.
Nope. No, actually, absolutely, I will.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all. Not ever.
No, sorry.
we will, or I will specifically be working very, very closely with our builders. We have some very exciting things regarding the Builders Club specifically. That is going to take on a whole new life and change, and will morph into a desert rose, I want to say.
A desert rose?
Yeah, right now it's a bit of a cactus, but it's going to bloom, and it's going to be beautiful. You can smell it. Can you smell it?
Ow.
I didn't wash my hands.
Well, that is exciting, but you know what is even more exciting?
Could be anything.
Well, let me say, it is welcoming new friends into the Eugen
their ready
family.
faces.
They're so ready.
We have, in actuality, we have 4 new people, but
We do.
we are going to focus on 3 and we'll do a 4th later.
Yes.
I want to be the first to introduce this next individual.
But what if I want to?
Oh, yeah, you can if you want.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Then everybody do me a favor. Welcome Sean. Come on in, Sean. Sit right in between us. Nice and cozy. I'll move this donut for you.
All right, thanks.
Would you like to wear it or
Yeah, you
hold it there?
It's a great round of applause.
Yay! Thank you, Jester. Welcome, Sean. Sean, tell me what you do.
I'm a programmer here. I work on mostly UI and just fixing bugs mostly.
Nice. Okay, so bug fixer, UI person, and I will say this: UI is, I think, in the industry has only lately become one of the really important considerations when it comes to playing games. People have largely neglected the art form for a long, long time, and now there are whole departments dedicated to making games fun and useful, but not through gameplay, but through how you interact with the game.
Nice. Have you always been in UX? How did you get to this point?
Wanted to make games all my life. Went to school to make games. Graduated.
Are you a local boy, like local to the Pacific Northwest, or
I'm local to America.
local to America? Huh? Works for me. Yeah.
Midwest, West Coast, and then Seattle.
Traveling all over the place. Okay. All right. Nice. Excellent. What are some big projects that you're working on right now?
For this company or off?
Well,
on my own
let's
side?
start with the company, but I do want to know a little
wildly
bit.
curious.
Well, there is a question from the audience. Sean with a W or S-E-A-N?
EAN, because that's the original Irish spelling for the masculine pronunciation.
And that ain't no blarney.
Ah.
But yeah, for the company right now, I'm working on the overmap, which is basically it's gonna
That's
be
the first time that has ever been uttered. That
Oh,
is
am I not supposed to talk
no,
about
no,
it?
it's
No.
great. We like letting out secrets. Now that we've got you here, we're gonna wring you dry.
Yeah.
The overmap.
So the overmap's basically a new way to interact with our game. When you first boot up, it's gonna be pretty much kind of like a Mass Effect or Star Fox way to travel around the world and pick different planets to travel to.
Wow. So we're gonna have to have you on when we've got more of a breakdown of what that looks like.
For a real first look. That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, a real first, not a fake one like the last one.
Yeah. Not surprise first look.
That is awesome. Yeah, pretty awesome little project. Really, really super important. So you have been working with us actually for some time now, right?
Yeah, since March 15th, I believe.
March, okay. And what is it? June? June?
Yeah, June 6th.
Okay,
Yep.
and
Almost
you
3 months.
were actually made an official full-time UGen employee.
Yeah, congratulations.
When? For how long?
1st of June, so 5 days now.
5 days old. You did the baby.
Little baby.
Died a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Well, that is amazing. We're super glad that you're here. You're phenomenal to work with, a true talent. Timber and I always enjoy working with engineers that care about what consumers think and how that experience will impact them. And you're one of those people. We're just so glad to have you.
Yeah, you before we go,
Yeah.
Can you tell? You've said it multiple times. What is your relationship between you and one of our other head engineers,
Yeah,
Corey?
so Corey's the head of kind of the UI department, and so
Oh,
I
sure.
always like to say my position's kind of the Dwight Schrute to his Michael Scott in the office. So
I like it.
favorite.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, it's so good.
forgot the
Assistant
theme.
little less,
Yeah.
to the
little less
regional
beats
Corey.
though.
Gotcha.
Too
Well,
many- too many
I'm gonna
beats.
I'm gonna start thinking about ways of putting objects on your desk in Jello.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh, do you have a stapler by chance?
So are you? Did that make you the gym, Troy?
I'll be the gym.
I don't doubt
No,
it.
I think I'm that old guy.
Oh,
Creed.
Creed. I'm Creed.
He's
Now I have
Creed
and I have
in
hair
his
like
drawer.
Creed too, so I'm Creed
So, fun fact.
or Meredith.
We legit won happy hour once all took the quiz. So we do have our office character.
Who was I?
You were, is her name Meredith?
I was
Yeah.
Meredith.
You're Meredith.
Who are you?
I got Kim.
Kim. Yeah.
Kimmy,
Yeah.
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 Who? Wait,
Was
who?
her name Kimmy? I
Kim.
don't know. I've only watched it once.
Who is Kim?
Isn't Kim
Kimmy Schmidt.
No,
the other
the other
one.
one who shares the
the Indian
yeah, they
Mindy
share the
Kelly.
same
Kelly,
name.
Kelly.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Kelly.
Kelly?
I was Kelly.
God, that name is so hard to
That's
remember.
my name.
No,
Pam.
I was not Pam. I got Kelly.
No, I think
Wow,
Lauren,
wow, wow.
Lauren was the Pam.
Yeah,
Pamela Beasley.
Adam was
I
Pam.
think I ended up with Stanley, which is strange.
Stanley. I mean, I can kind of see it. Like,
Well, I can too, but I also want to say thank you so much for popping on our little program.
No problem.
Share this with your mom and your grandma so they know exactly what to do. This will clear up any confusion they might have. But thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Yay! Applause.
what do we have next?
Well, next up we have Adam. Hey, have a seat, my friend. How are you, sir? I'll take this donut. Good, how are you? Wow, I'm
definitely
so
real
good.
applause.
Oh, you want the donut?
I like donut.
Hey, welcome to the family.
Thank you.
You are now officially part of the whole UGen team.
As of Monday.
As of Monday, you're only, what is today?
You're-
3 days old?
You're a darn infant.
You're a little tiny baby.
We have to hold your head so your neck doesn't get
Oh,
dirty.
man.
Watch
You
his
got a
head,
loose
watch
neck.
his head. All right, what do you do?
I'm a UI engineer here.
UI engineer.
Pretty much the same thing as Sean, but
Okay.
yeah,
Very, very
a
nice.
little newer to
But
the game.
you guys are kind of working on different projects. What are
Right.
you working on in that field?
Before you talk about what you're working on right now, what did you work on?
So I was part of the team that did the UI for the Friends in Chat.
Friends and Chat. Wow, dude. The Friends and Chat system has revolutionized our game.
Yes.
It's like a game changer.
Oh, we need a boo track that I
We
can
do.
turn off.
That'd be very handy, especially when I'm around. Adam, and then what?
Like, what am I doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm working on the system for getting more people into the game and having people invite their friends, making it easier for people to invite their friends. So.
Very, very nice.
I like it. What does that look like? Because I'm kind of curious. I feel like getting friends into the game. What does that look like to you? What does that mean for a player? How does that?
In terms of like how it actually visually looks, it just allows people to send text messages and emails and invite people on Facebook. But what it means, breaking it down, is just getting your friends in the game so you can have fun together.
Nice.
Really, that's the driving philosophy behind the whole deal. Is we believe, as we experience ourselves, is that the more friends that you connect with within a game, the more enjoyment that you have.
Yeah.
So in addition to all the game improvements and stuff, you're working on ways to facilitate closer social connections through your engineering.
Yeah.
That is
That's
phenomenal.
really cool. Actually, I love that.
All right, when you're not hanging around the office doing engineering stuff, what are you doing?
Usually outdoors, doing a lot of personal projects as well, art,
Cool.
personal programming stuff too.
Personal programming stuff. So do you, are you playing games? Are you making games? Are you,
Yeah, usually making games or on the side doing things that can help us too, like prototyping map builders and whatnot, just out of passion.
I like
Nice.
it. So then when you're not here, you're kind of going through a creative sort of, you're kind of facilitating the juices so that you get here and have a new, fresh perspective on what to maybe include in the work you do here.
Yeah, usually try to marinate and
Marinate, I like it.
Adam, I have a question. Do you have a project outside of work that, like, what is your passion project? Is there a project that you just love more than your other project babies? What you working on?
Yeah.
No, not in particular. I think I'm pretty big on like chaotic experimentation and just creating new stuff, right? I don't
Nice.
think everything has to have an endpoint, right?
Right. No, absolutely.
Sometimes it is
expression.
just
You're-
the journey.
You're
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
mad scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it.
so you're creating. Did I hear at one point in conversations that I've had with you that you created sort of little indie games and things?
Yeah.
Are those things available for people to take a look at?
You can look at my Twitter, which is Q.U.I.R.K.
Okay.
Correct.
And I have one game called Inanimate Simulator on itch.io.
Okay. Well, awesome.
Very cool. TX has a great question. Adam, what are some words of wisdom that you have for people that want to work in the gaming industry as a programmer or a UI designer?
It's the number
Just
one thing.
find a really good avenue to express yourself. Just keep developing and making things on your own and share them with your friends. And even if you don't have anything to share, anyone to share it with, just keep making stuff. Keep making cool stuff.
Awesome. That is
I
great
like
advice.
that.
I
That
love
is really solid advice. So explore, challenge yourself, work on things without necessily needing someone to tell you
huge
what
audience.
to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just create out of passion. Or-
That's interesting. You know what? What I just realized as I'm listening to you kind of share what you do, it's a lot like artists. Artists go and they kind of doodle and do their own projects, but it's all to increase their skills. Here's a question, Adam: do you do machine learning or on your free time?
I've been looking into some of the stuff. We use the Unity engine, and I know they have something called a machine learning agent. But in terms of like actual neural networks or anything like that, I haven't done any studies on that. I would love to, but free time is sparse. And I like to spend it healthy, exercising or doing something.
You like to mix it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You do a little drawing as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sketches and some concept art and stuff like that. You can find that on my Twitter as well.
Wow, you're a real Renaissance man. Well, we'll share your Twitter account with everybody so that they can get a little sense of what you're all about. Maybe find your games, give them a play, and have some fun.
Awesome.
Adam, thank you for joining us. I
Yay,
really
you
appreciate it.
rock,
We'll have you
dude.
back again for sure.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah, try not to take out those sets.
Yeah, at some point we're going to actually bring back Adam and have a deeper conversation about his skill set and the stuff that he does, but I have another person to bring on. It is our friend Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea.
Hello.
So, Chelsea, you have been hanging out in the office, just quiet and studious and working and stuff, which is really weird for me because I don't, quiet, I don't really do that.
We're so loud.
We are
around
loud.
this poor
We're
girl.
super loud. But what are you doing? What do you do here?
I am a concept artist, so I design some of the props, the character,
What?
costumes, and stuff like that.
I'm so jealous of art people.
It's beautiful. Every time I walk by, I try not to look so over your shoulder, but you're wildly
Oh, I snoop
talented.
right in there. I snoop all the time. I do. Yeah. All right, so Chelsea, you are here working on some concept art. You're not here forever. You're visiting. You're kind of a...
Yeah, I'm an intern for 3 months.
Nice. Okay, so where were you before you came here to offer us your talents?
Oh, so I live in LA and I go to an art school called Art Center College of Design, and I am still currently in school, my 3rd year.
So this is actually part of your school experience.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Okay, so talk to me about your art style. What, actually, let's go even back farther. When did you know
Okay.
that you wanted to be an artist?
When did I know? I've always been drawing since I was young, but my parents were like, no, you gotta be a doctor. So, yeah, so,
So you got your PhD in art, and then...
Yeah, so I started to really consider art as a career only my senior year of high school because my parents were like, yeah, you can go to art school now, and I'm like, great,
Now you
Cool.
tell me,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
yeah, but I've always been drawing, and so I've always been doing this stuff, so I'm not new at drawing and stuff.
Is there a particular style or theme that you kind of gravitate more in your personal work?
Yeah, I'm into sort of League of Legends splash art sort of stuff, Craig Mullins, more high fantasy.
Oh, yeah, I love
gotcha.
it. That's
so
awesome.
what, in looking at that sort of high fantasy, which is really detailed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that transition like? Because we do a little bit more of almost like a paper craft or it's more.
Yeah, it's low poly.
That's
so,
the word I was
yeah.
looking for. Leave it to an artist. Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually interesting being able to design in those constraints. It's definitely a challenge, but it's a really good experience to test myself and be able to.
Yeah, because when
Yeah.
you're in the biz, you can't just do the work you love.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of broaden your palette, as it were.
Yeah, it really challenges your thinking as an artist since you're not only a hand, but you're also a brain. So you gotta include
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I love that.
And so are you working on a particular project? Because you've only been here for a little bit.
2 days.
Yeah, I think
Brand new babies.
I think we might be giving another surprise first look with this project too.
Do we
that's
want to
exciting.
share it?
I think we should.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
it's
talk
great.
to
Oh,
us.
so currently here? The project's here?
yeah.
Okay, so currently we're working on something called a personal quirk. So it's essentially like a space you get to design for yourself. So right now I'm working on a lot of furniture design, a bunch of props and etc. So yeah, we're gonna be making different environments that you can customize.
Oh, that
gonna
is
be awesome.
awesome. Okay, that is really, really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, already. Oh my. N-O-M. Yes. Look at this. Wow. What a reaction you're getting.
So
That is
probably we shouldn't cancel this project, right?
right. You probably want to see it. So this particular feature we should keep. I think
is
what
that
we're
a
hearing.
positive?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I think
Affirmative.
that's what
I
we're
like it.
hearing. Well, that is awesome. So when you're not, arting
When I'm not arting.
Arting up the
here in the
place.
office, when you're arting up the joint, what do you do?
Do more art
I like
Yeah,
it.
I draw a lot in my free time. I'm working on a personal project, painting.
Like,
Yeah.
what's your personal project?
Oh, I'm designing sort of a video game or story called Somnus, and it's basically like this dark fantasy sort of thing. Yeah,
into
so
it.
Like an
Yeah.
RPG kind of?
yeah,
or-
more RPG, sort of like Dark Souls.
Oh.
Yeah,
Heck,
I'm into
yes.
that.
Yes.
Chelsea, I'm learning so much about you. This is
Mm-hmm.
super exciting. Do you have any particular games you enjoy, or?
Yeah, I'm really into indie games like Inside or Transistor, but I also play a lot of League. So yeah,
Heck yeah. Who was your main again?
Zaya.
Zaya. That's all right.
Well, I am not much of a League player. I know that there are some people who are League of Legends players. You're like, yeah.
It's been a while, but whew, memories.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to share with us about kind of who you are, what you do?
Ooh, who am I?
Who are you?
Or
Really?
any place we could find your work.
Oh, that's even better.
My Instagram is at ESCEA. So
ESCA, okay.
ESCEA.
ESCEA, and we'll go ahead and share that via Twitter and some other stuff so you can check out the good work that Chelsea does. Chelsea, I feel like I want to hang out with you all day.
All day.
And just
Aw,
chat
thanks.
and just talk about all the stuff that you do. We'll have you on again sometime. So you're here for 3 months? Very, very cool.
We'll have to have you
Chelsea,
on and show off some of that art.
we want you to show off some of that
Yeah.
art. Absolutely.
Get
Hey,
some followers.
what a delight. What a pleasure. Thank you
Thank
so much for
you.
stopping by the show.
Thank you.
Yay!
This applause is great, and it's real.
Wow.
I love our new
Did
people.
you hear? I love our new people. Did you hear all that stuff?
Nope. We're
You
gonna.
didn't either.
You guys are
This is
gonna have
between
to,
us.
You guys are gonna
Don't
have
tell
to,
anyone.
You guys are gonna have to watch the VOD for that one if you have forgotten already.
Yes. Don't tell
God,
us
we have a
all.
lot. We have so much in the works. I'm so
Wow,
excited.
that is some awesome stuff. I am actually really excited about the personal quirk stuff. Super excited about the overmap. I'm looking. I've seen some preliminary stuff around
Yeah.
that. It's awesome, but the
really
builder
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And that's gonna be tangible really soon.
Very
Like,
very soon. Yeah.
in your hands.
Yeah, in your
like
hands.
An apple.
Yeah, you need to be like, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We need to talk about how you eat apples because
I think
Wait.
we're both doing it wrong.
it's a big apple. I don't know.
That's how you apple.
Why are you making this noise? I do it
That's what I
quietly.
do.
Gross. Gross.
Rude.
Yes, lots of cool stuff.
Unbelievable stuff. Yeah.
We're gonna switch gears
Let's
just a
do
little
it.
bit.
Switch
Just-
them gears. My mind's blown.
Yes. So, on top of all these really cool new things coming from us, we also have a really, really cool player-made event.
That's right.
It's no secret that we welcome and even give a lot of support to players who want to take events into their own hands within Q.U.I.R.K and Q.U.I.R.K Mobile. So we have had our good friend Q.U.I.R.K. You can find him in our Discord and all over. He's done happy hour for us.
And frankly, if you're not in Discord now,
Where are you?
where are you?
Yeah, know where you should be.
Discord.gg/Q.U.I.R.K.
You did it.
I did it finally.
Yes, you can check us out there. Join the rest of the Q.U.I.R.K community.
Yeah.
It's right every time. You do it
It's right here.
Yeah. Join us, chat with us, hang out. It's also a really great place to talk to us directly. I'm on 24/7 even when I go home.
Me too.
You're
I'm on.
Troy's on. We're on.
We got
Jack
most of the
Jack's
team
on.
in
Yeah.
there. But you know who we really have on that's awesome?
Who?
All of our players.
Yeah.
They are so flippin' helpful. They are
love
some
them.
of the coolest, nicest people.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter where you're coming from, come in for some help, but also come in so you can learn more about this event that Chewy's running.
Yes, Chewy. That's why I have this notebook. The build contest. So Chewy has actually run a tournament for us before. So this is his second player run event. So we're very excited.
The first one was mwah.
Beautiful brackets and everything.
Oh my gosh.
And this one is all about building. And I have good news. It starts as soon as this broadcast ends. As soon as we hit the stop streaming button, you guys can get in there. So
What?
Yeah. So here's some details. So
Okay,
it's
tell me
gonna,
all about it.
The start date is today, and you're gonna have until Monday, June 11th, 12 p.m. Pacific time to get your maps in. Okay.
So that's next Monday.
yeah,
If
that's
my
next
finger-
Monday.
5
Right.
days.
Yeah, so you're going to have 5 whole days to get in there and create your map. We're very excited that we are opening this to both mobile and PC users. And it's coming just in time for the new build improvement for mobile.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so it's right. The stars have aligned.
Wow, Chewy and you and your brain and our team and all of that.
Yeah,
it's happening.
All cosmically fated.
Our synergies are synergizing.
So you're going to have until Monday, June 11th, 12 p.m. to submit your maps. We are going to have a few special judges, looking at your map. It's going to be Chewy. We're going to have the fabulous Kelsbells. And Sarah, our 3D artist and one of the best map builders we have, to look at your map and judge them with impunity.
Can I give Sarah some props, or do you want? Am I stepping on?
No, give Sarah some props.
So yesterday, this morning, anyway, I was hanging out and playing with our friends in the Philippines on their primetime hours, and because my sleep schedule is just messed up.
Yeah.
But I was running through the. Sarah has made all of the commons, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She is really good at space design.
Yeah,
like
she is.
The way that she has put things together, you're never stuck, but there's a little fun. You got to jump around and do some
very
things.
Thoughtful. It's very
super thoughtful. She is.
Nothing's an afterthought.
I think about her old commons, which was really a lot of fun, but she took that and just amplified it times a million.
A bazillion.
Yeah, super good talent. So and then Kelly also is a great builder.
Fabulous. She has one of our very favorite maps, Pushing Daisies.
Oh, yes. With the spinning flowers. That was all Kelsbells.
Yes.
And then Chewy, of course, is great at building, and also, wow, can he run an event?
Yes, he runs a tight ship. So let me go ahead and give you guys the details of that. So there is a theme picked by some of our players in Discord, and the theme is really interesting and near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
So it started off as a suggestion for robots and evolved into sci-fi/future. So your map theme is future. Anything futuristic, future cities.
Like
you take that.
it.
We have a bunch of really neat blocks that would be really good for that, too.
I think so. Yeah.
So again, the theme is sci-fi/future. And that can include anything from spaceships to cities to robots to, really the sky's the limit for sci-fi and future, which is really, really exciting.
That is cool.
Great theme. And with this build comes a couple rules.
Okay,
few rules.
Right.
One, your map title must have BC for Builder Contest in the title. If you don't have BC in the title of your map, I will not know that it's for the contest, and so we
want everyone to be in it, so do it right.
The maps must be built within the time frame, so that 5-day, we have a cutoff at 12 o'clock on Monday, so make sure you get your maps
12
in.
noon Pacific Standard Time.
All
right, this is Pacific Standard Time. Don't try to trick us.
All our stuff has timestamps. We'll know. And it is also one player per. One map per player.
I gotcha.
So pick your favorite one. Pick the master map.
Yes.
And get that to us. Again, very, very important that it has BC in the title, so we know that it's specifically for the building contest.
So if people have questions about it, they want to know more information, where should they go?
The best place to find more information is, again, our Discord, discord.gg/Q.U.I.R.K.
Yep.
Jester actually built us a beautiful bot where we have commands where you could check on player-made contests with some commands for it, so Batty can help you out. Chewy is in Discord, so you can actually talk to the MC himself.
Yep.
If you have any questions at all.
I do want to say that and this is totally unprompted, but when I think of the bot, I think it's Jester's bot.
Yeah,
I think
beautiful.
I think it's like the best bot.
Yep.
In the universe.
Yep, it is completely custom made for.
It's an original thought.
It
Yes,
is. Yeah, it's OG.
It's OT.
OT. Yeah, I like that.
OB.
No, this is getting wildly
It's
out
getting
of control.
weird. But Jester has built us a great resource there. Also, Jester, a dear friend of ours, and we really do appreciate all your help and support.
Brilliant programmer. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. All right, so that's some of the rules. Again, it's open to PC and mobile. I don't care where you make it, as long as it has BC in the title and a future theme.
Yeah.
We will be announcing the winners on June 11th on our show, Maker Monday. So we'll be going through, playing all the maps, giving you guys a look at every single one before we announce the winner.
Cool.
And of course, we're giving out prizes. I'm going to run down the list of prizes. So first off, your map's going to be featured any and all ways that I can. So you'll see it in featured. I'm going to throw it in playground. If it is a map with 2 teams, I'm probably even going to throw it into quick play.
What?
Ranked system. Yeah.
Nice.
So, because, we expect that the maps are going to be quite the quality maps for these contests.
We believe in you.
I'm really excited to get those up there. We also have some signed artwork that we are going to be mailing to you. Rallyware. So that's something we've given away a bunch. All Q.U.I.R.K logo.
Oh, I like those.
For mobile users, 700 crystals.
What?
So we're going to be giving away crystals. And for PC users.
That's a value that's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm giving away a lot.
You're doing it.
Yeah,
You're
I
making
think we should.
You're making dreams come true.
Yeah, you can buy a hat.
Yes, or 2.
Or 5. You actually can buy a few hats.
I think you could. A couple good
Yeah.
ones anyway. Yeah.
So that's exciting. For PC users, if you do win for the crystals, again, there are plans. We will get you your crystals avatar, so we have not forgotten you PC users. You will be getting a reward equal to that value.
Jester
as well.
just asked, am I permitted to make it on my potato computer?
Yes. Absolutely. We welcome you to make it on mobile or PC. I'll have access to all of those. Again, as long as it has BC in the title, I'll be able to find them and know what they're for.
Can I play?
Nope. Devs will not be involved in this contest. This is for players only.
Well, I like players better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
That's fun.
Me too. Let's see. We also have stickers. I'm going to crochet the acorn again because I think this is important
those are
enough.
so cool. I like those.
Yeah, so I'll
I
have
like
little
those.
acorns for you.
Super hot collectible.
Yeah, so we have a very limited stock. They're basically made as needed.
Blood, sweat, and tears. I saw one on eBay. $3 million.
$3 million.
Yeah.
I hope that'll be in my bank account.
Well, you better start knitting, kitten.
Yeah, jeez. All right, and we also have buildable blocks. So I'm also going to be giving you guys some blocks that you can build from home. This is a huge list. This is a huge list of. I went a little crazy with prizes.
I don't think you did. I think
really,
you are known for your generosity of spirit, and to be able to see you match your generosity of spirit with gifts and thoughtful. I think that's very generous.
I really appreciate that, considering I did not run any of these by you before this second because I got excited and forgot.
First of all, I'm not that kind of boss. And second of all, your ideas are so much better than mine that I just take credit for them, so I win anyway.
So there you go. So yeah, Troy will be giving away these prizes that he thought up himself.
Yeah, all for me, friends.
TX,
I did it.
Please make Helm's Deep.
Yeah, yes, do it.
It's I think that's more high fantasy, but I always thought fantasy.
Add a robot.
Fantasy and sci-fi are on the same coin. Like
that's why there's
it's
movie categories are like fantasy. I can't tell if you
fantasy,
keep looking up
sci-fi.
at my forehead because it's blinding you or.
No, I'm just looking at you.
Oh, haircuts. Hey, this is the first time I shaved my head, and I was really worried that it would be lumpy.
No, your head is smooth.
It's round.
Yeah.
It actually has a round shape.
I like that you're shocked that your head is round.
I honestly, I did a lot of feeling it and
Death
stuff.
Star. Death Star is a great.
That's it.
That is a great theme.
Yeah, TX 3017.
Space fantasy.
Death Star 2. Would it be Death Star 3 or like 4? I'm not really into how many.
It's the Q.U.I.R.K Star.
It's the Q.U.I.R.K Star. It's the Q.U.I.R.K Star.
Throwback to Newgrounds music videos.
I liked it. Yeah, I'm in it.
All right. So yeah, there you go. So again, real quick, the contest starts right after we end the stream. It goes until Monday, June 11th. The theme is sci-fi/future.
Yep.
You must have BC in your map title. All maps must be made within that time frame. 1 map per player. And there you go.
There you go. We'll have those rules up in Discord, and we'll probably publish an article as well.
Yep, those rules are up in Discord. You will also find it on our website. And again, open to PC and mobile, so don't be shy. And there you go.
Yeah, jump into Discord and let us know if you have any questions.
And if you see Chewy, thank him for all his hard work for setting this up. Well, we have announced it. Most of these ideas came from Chewy himself as well.
Master event. And I got to say, we do invite people to come and share to pitch their event ideas so that we can support them. You got big shoes to fill. Chewy's really good at it.
Yes.
I challenge you to think of an event and bring it to us and to deliver.
table.
Bring it to the table. Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it to the dance, son.
All right, guys, and that wraps it up for today.
Wait, we're done?
We're done. We're done. It's 4:55. We have to wrap this.
Gotta
bad boy
wrap it up.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, we showed improvements coming to the chat and friends system for tomorrow's build that I jinxed. We got our first look with the Cocoa Puffs with the new build tools that we will be releasing in bits and pieces. The first of those build improvements will again be tomorrow for tomorrow's update.
That's right.
We met a whole bunch of awesome new UGen staff members.
Super
Sean,
cool.
Adam, and Chelsea joined
Cooler
us
than
today.
I thought they'd be.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool people, so you can look forward to seeing them more in the future, as well as enjoying what they're making for you guys in Quirk. And ran down Chewy's build contest.
That's a big jam-packed show full of really awesome things.
Again, if you have missed any or all of that, you can check us out at youtube.com/playquirk. We'll be uploading this later on this evening / tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Depending on where, again, you can see it in Discord too. We also post the VODs there as well.
We do. As always, we want to thank you so much for hanging out with us, for your support, for supporting new friends that come in from the Philippines and beyond. We couldn't do this without you.
Yes.
We do this for you. So if there's something you'd like to see or something you'd like to know, give us a note. Send us a note. Tell us what you think, and we're very, very pleased to add your ideas to ours.
Absolutely. And of course, you can check us out on Happy Hour. We have our friend Variety Blitz, our very first Filipino Happy Hour streamer.
He's back for more.
He's back for more. And so, he's going to be doing that from his channel. You can check him out on YouTube, Variety Blitz again. And that starts 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
That's right.
And if there's any changes or anything, we keep you up to date. Via our Twitter and Facebook. That's at PlayQuirk. So you can check that for the newest news and updates. And of course, we will catch you guys Monday for Maker Monday, where we will be doing all thing building contests. That's where we'll be announcing winners, checking out the map.
Showing off the new build stuff and that's in, showing off the new videos from our friends, highlighting some of your reviews in the Google Play Store. Holy smokes.
Yeah, we're going to have a very big Maker Monday, so check us out then. And again, thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys on Friday for Happy Hour.
You're the best.
Until then.
Goodbye.
See you on Discord.
Goodbye.
What is happening with your hand? Do I need to call someone?
I feel like I might have heard it when I was shaving my head bald. I think I might have cramped my shoulder.
Yeah, we get it. You got a haircut.
I just want people to love me.